In the wake of speculations that Governor Nyesom Wike may decamp to another party, Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State asked the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, to reach out to the Rivers State Governor. Ortom, who expressed worry that Atiku denied Wike the popular views of the PDP members, stated that he expected Atiku to have reached out to Wike on the grounds that he finished second in the PDP primaries. He said, "I'm waiting for Atiku because there are more things he's expected to do. I expected him to reach out to Wike, who came second, and he denied him the popular views of PDP members. 14 out of 17 members say that Wike should be VP, but in his wisdom, he chose Governor Okowa. Governor Okowa is a nice man and my friend, and I have no problem with him, but we are in a democratic era, and 14 people out of 17 said that it should be Wike, and Atiku in his wisdom gave it to Okowa. I expect more explanation. I expect him to talk to Wike first. I expect him to even reach out to some of us so that together we can work as a party," he added. The Benue State Governor, while speaking on the Arise interview on Wednesday, noted that Wike has capacity and charisma to lead Nigeria. He said, "Some of us believe that Wike has the capacity, but Nigerians, or let me say the PDP people, did not give him the opportunity. Some of us rooted for him. I was amongst the 17-member committee that was set up by the candidate himself and the party, and some of us said that for the vice presidency of the party, we need Wike to be the vice president so that he can bridge the gap." The committee said it does not matter whether he supported the presidential candidate or not. All we are looking for is unity and how we can make things work. Unfortunately, it was said that it is Governor Ifeanyi Okowa who is also a PDP member, and that is the wisdom of the presidential candidate. Some of us have resorted back to prayers because I'm really confused. I felt that Wike would have been the vice presidential candidate of the party after losing the presidential ticket to Atiku. He was the second person to Atiku, and Wike has charisma," he said. Ortom further said, "All of us have our weak spots. Wike can be something, but when it comes to mobilization, impact, value addition, and reaching out and making sure that the party works, Wike is an instrument. Wike is somebody who stands for the party and makes sure that things work. So for some of us, we believe in him, but unfortunately, it was somebody else, and it doesn't matter because the party is supreme. But for some of us, now I have resorted to prayers, and if you haven't seen me in Turkey, it is because I'm praying," he said. Asked whether he would support Atiku's presidential bid, Ortom simply said he has resorted to prayers. He said, "I tell you as a Christian that I believe that power belongs to God. John 3:27 says, a man can receive nothing except it be given to him from above. If God says it is Atiku, and if God says it is whosoever, that is all. I am praying. I've gone into hibernation and I'm fasting and praying. So in the end, if God directs me to support Atiku, why should I not do it? After all, he's my party man. But the bottom line for me is that I've gone into hibernation and I'm praying. And at the end, whatever God directs me to do, I can assure you that I will do it," he added. "You denied Wike popular views of PDP members," Ortom tells Atiku. You know what transpired during the primaries, how the primaries played out. Tambuwa stepping down for Atiku at the 99th minute, the last minute. Nobody saw it coming. You know, Wike did very well. Atiku got 371 votes. Wike got 237 votes. He didn't do badly. He came second in that election, and some persons were insinuating that if Tambuwa had not stepped down for Atiku, it's possible that Nyesom Wike would have won the presidential primaries. However, you know, after then Wike's outburst was towards the southern governors that they betrayed him. None of the southern governors, if any southern governor had even stepped down for Wike, added to his own vote, we would know that it would have helped him, it would have moved him up, but he could see that there was no support, that they were betrayers. He fumed, he spoke after that primaries. Now, after the primaries, the next hope was that, okay, he will become the vice presidential candidate. And Ortom is revealing here that he was part of the committee set up by Atiku to pick a running mate. That 14 out of 17 committee members chose. So that means 14 out of the 17, only about 3 persons were not for Wike. 14 of them were for Wike. So Ortom said, I really can't understand. He's surprised that if it's democracy, we're talking about democracy, and we put up a vote, let's vote. Who are we voting for? Let's vote for this. Put some candidates out there and let's vote. The highest vote wins, but it means that even setting up that committee was not useful. I'm sure those are part of the things that Ortom is I'm really, really dwelling on. He's thinking about that. What was the essence of that committee? If after the committee, 14 persons settled for Wike, Atiku still went back and did what he felt was okay for him. Ortom used the language that by his wisdom, that Atiku on his own wisdom, he picked Okowa. He said he doesn't have any problem against Okowa. Okowa is a good man. But however, how come that 14 persons have spoken for this person and you're still saying no? To him, he feels that Atiku has got work to do. He needs to reach out. He needs to reach out to Nyesom Wike, and some fence mending has to be done. When he starts speaking like this, even when he was asked directly that will you support Atiku, he said, well, he can't say for now. He's gone into hibernation, meaning that he's not ready to say much. He's resorted to prayers. He's only praying, and it's whatever God tells him to do, that is what he will do. So there is no certainty that he's going to be backing Atiku. For Nyesom Wike, there has been speculations that he's going to leave the party, the campaign speculations about how he was treated by PDP. Wike is one person who has not moved camp. That was one thing he used to campaign during when he was going around for consultation. It was even in Benue State he declared his intention to run when he visited his Benue counterpart Samuel Ortom. And that was when he was speaking that they should consider those who are party men, that he has not moved since he joined the party. That most of them who are coming out, and at that time, political analysts believe that he was referring to Atiku Abubakar, who has moved to APC, PDP, APC, and back to PDP again, and the likes. Well, will Atiku really, really reach out to Nyesom Wike? Because Atiku has been told that you denied Wike popular views. He's been told directly now, and he needs to act. Leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned, and please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.